So it all hinges on this. They need a draw to progress. It is a teasing game of football, right on the very edge. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So the first box is more or less ticked. It is a time to concentrate on what happens next.
Well, when you consider, Peter, how hard they've worked to be on the threshold of the next phase, they ought to be thoroughly focused and determined to wrap it up now. If their attitude and application remains as it's been through the group, then they should be fine. But if they suffer a moment's hesitation or doubt, as we've seen in the past, it could prove very costly.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Senegal have the chance to go the other way. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this guy, Pape Sarr, is someone who's often been compared to some of the past greats, Peter, and it's quite easy to see why. The Senegalese has a real physical edge to his game, and he's a box-to-box player whose main strength are those late surging runs into the final third. Not a bad trick to have up your sleeve.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. It's an early cross. Cleared without hesitation. Gay.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
And he's forced to go back.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Meunier. Chance, surely! Gay. Diallo. Gay. Idrissa Gay. Jackson. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Good ball, good take. That's a good ball out wide. Gets into some space. Chance to deliver. Gay. Great, but can he finish? And he's done it! There is the breakthrough! Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
First goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Crosses it in. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Looking for options for movement. And he climbs up big. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Ndiaye. Aimed beyond the defence. Jackson! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Looking for the run.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, he's got space here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Could move up a gear here. Looking to play him in. Idrissa Gueye. And Ndiaye. Now it's Jackson.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Idrissa Gueye. Sarr. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, sweet feet. And it's Sarr. He's having a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, he's been caught, and one more try! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And there's the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Souhaitons tous ensemble la bienvenue.
So 45 minutes from now, we will have a much clearer picture of it all.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Now it's Sarr. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Cleared away. That pass isn't the best. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Turns back here, probably the best option. Played out towards the right wing. Can he get it through? Nice interception, well timed. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Gets a good foot in there. And he's chosen to go back. Senegal still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Idrissa Gueye. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Senegal are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Opts for safety. That is ended up in no man's land. Now, can they get him away? Sarr. Nice control. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
That is lovely. It's going to be another throw. Cross flung in towards the middle.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep...
Shapes to shoot! Yes! Senegal are all square. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
His manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Both teams having to rewrite their plans and start from scratch here. Plenty of food for thought for both managers.
And it's made its way to him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Niakate. Well, what about it? Senegal have come back from the very brink. And that's a throw-in. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Senegal perhaps contemplating their next change here. Rapidly approaching the end. Senegal have their place in the knockout stage all but secure. Sarr. Sarr. Now it's Dia.
Oh, really well.
Sarr. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Senegal clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Gueye. Now it's Dia. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
He's shooting! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Changement.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. There's the shot! Has a look and plays it forward.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, good-looking ball. Now that looks a decent ball. It's a promising position. And he's taking no chances there.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
And the number on the board is 3. Knocks it into space. Can he get onto this? Gay. Dia does have his name on the score sheet, of course. That looks a good ball through. Saar skims one in. And that's the keeper's ball. And that's that. Well, they could only manage a draw, but that will do. They have made it to the next stage. The end of the game. Reflections?
Senegal really have struggled, Peter, but I think there's a lot of positives they can take from surviving such a tough group stage. They'll take confidence from